Hey everybody. Not long ago I shot a video of my Hillstream Loach here, my Chinese butterfly fish if you prefer, and it is actually grazing on cyanobacteria. That's what all that sort of purpley stuff is. And in the other video the Loach kind of never really made an appearance. As soon as I got close to the tank he went around on the back side of that spray bar and we were not able to see much of it at all. So this is a little bit better look. But that's exactly what he's doing. When I do water changes, I do large enough water change that I'm able to lower the water level below the spray bar. Of course, it's very close to the top of the tank. This is my gourami tank. So while the spray bar is exposed, I actually spray it down with hydrogen peroxide, and that kills a lot of the algae and cyanobacteria that's on it. And once it's been killed, both the gouramis and the Hillstream Loach in here really seem to enjoy grazing on it a lot more than they do when it's still good and healthy. So I just thought I would take this opportunity to get a little bit of video of him doing his thing and grazing away on the cyanobacteria. A really cool looking little fish. I said in the other video that they are not true loaches, and they're not, but they are close relations. They're close cousins. So some people argue that calling them loaches is still technically appropriate. Other people are more purist and say they are not loaches. I tend to agree with the second camp, that they are not actually loaches. That's why they also go by the name Chinese butterfly fish. I've heard them called Kong Plecos. They go by a variety of different names that involves pleco, and they are definitely not plecos. Plecos are amongst the Loriacaridae, and these are not anywhere in that family at all. So these are nothing, not even cousins to plecos. They are cousins to loaches, however. So I guess technically if you wanted you could call them loaches. Not for everybody though, I will definitely say. I really should not have bought them for this tank. They need pretty fast moving water. They need pristine conditions. They're from mountain streams. They're from very swift moving water, and they're from fairly cold water for tropical fish. They go from the mid 60s all the way up into the low 70s as a comfortable temperature for them. So I have made a few adjustments to this tank to accommodate him. I keep the temperature in this tank at about 73 degrees, which is kind of the bottom end of the other fish's range, but is the top end of this one's range. So it kind of works for everybody. I've got about 1,300 gallons an hour moving around the tank, so it's not a swift moving tank, but there is a lot of water circulation and water turnover. And as far as it being pristine, it's nowhere near that, so I don't know what to tell you about that. Unfortunately, I tried a lot of these in the beginning, and they kept dying and dying before I had any idea what was going on with my water, or really what I was doing. I just did not have enough experience to keep these fish. And after about half a dozen of them died, I gave up. But for some reason, this one just adapted and stuck in there and hung on and has been with me ever since. I've had him about a year now, and I don't intend on getting any more because, again, they're just not really, now that I know what I'm doing, I would never have bought one of these to put in this tank. These are almost specialty fish. And again, I'm sorry I'm shaking around and the camera's moving so much, but I am fairly far away. I'm trying to do this freehand at very far zoom. So that was the last little bit of a look we're going to get of him. So thank you for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. I like to shoot these little videos just sort of on the spur of the moment all the time, so you don't want to miss any of them. It's always some good stuff in them. Again, this is my gourami tank. Ooh, he's back. This is my gourami tank, so you can check out the playlist. I've got lots and lots of videos on this tank and all the various fish that are in it. So I'm still going to wrap this up and call it a video. Even though he is back, you will have one last look at him. Again, I thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do so, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks again.